So here we go. We did end up getting attacked. We have 6 menace below and 5, I'm assuming 5 summons. So we will have a front line, but man, we have to protect him against these cav. That's going to be really tough. So let's see if we can get it. Oh, I totally forgot this is a actual walled siege. So we could try to hold them at the wall. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, that'll slow them down a lot. We wouldn't even have to worry about the cavalry. So let's make sure we can get shots on these guys. And then we'll start summoning from here and just do it right off the bat. Oh, this guy doesn't have it. That's right, he's not leveled up. That was a misplay. Well, we have 6 menace below, so we'll have something. But yeah, we can't let them get to the ladders. I'm pretty sure they will, but let's start shooting. Come on, dude. There we go. See what kind of damage this does. This one unit completely shredded. Got 147 kills for a single volley. Lovely. Alright, we do have the Plague Breath, so we'll use those. Gotta use our mana on something. There we go. Yep, they're all fleeing. Now, I don't know how we're gonna kill this guy. We do have towers. Actually, menace below. What am I thinking? Yeah, we got menace below. That should stop him. That will probably get these cavalry to charge in. Yeah. Right, don't focus on the cav. Focus on the hero, because the cav can't get in. The hero can. Back it up a little bit so we got room. Let's get the ones that's standing still so we don't hit our own units. We could fire Pestilent Breath on these guys. There we go. And yep, that cavalry unit is devastated. Let's get this one. We got another menace below soon. Yeah, she keeps moving towards. Let's get another one. Alright, what are these guys doing? Shoot, they're gonna try to flank? Okay, come on, we gotta take these guys out so they can't reach. Wait, what happened? Oh, she's hitting the gate. Can't really do anything about that. Okay, yeah, these archers are trying to flank us. So we can come down here. We can get a Pestilent Breath on him, actually. That's not a bad idea. See if that's enough to get them out. If not, we'll drop a mortar on him. Should be able to hit from there. Alright, menace below. Let's stop these guys from hitting our walls. Yeah, see, they're gonna put ladders up. I think it's too late, though. Yeah, they're out of here. Okay, so we'll just keep hitting. I think... Oh, they're fleeing into our settlement. What? I think because they were already up on the ladder, maybe. Okay, we don't have a whole lot of ammo left, so let's save it and make sure that we can get rid of these guys. So we're only targeting the non-hero units. Yep, there we go. There we go. They're completely gone. They have one more cav unit, but he's fleeing now because he just got shot by arrows. Alright, so we can hold fire on him, and nice, we got a victory out of it. So let's go ahead and focus down. There we go, and then we can do a menace below, get a little more damage on him, but it's not going to do that much. Blast our own clan rats. Okay, well, that worked out. Yeah, there's no way we could have done this without the avalanche mortars. These guys got almost 500 kills. So that is these rebels not wiped out, but severely damaged at least. Yeah, we'll take the food. I'm assuming she'll come back again, but whatever. Maybe we can go out and attack. Plague Lord Discipline. Why did I put that? I forgot. Oh, yeah, I guess because we didn't have any more. Let's go finish this off. Maybe it'll give us auto-resolve. Yeah. Okay, we'll take it. Another 10 food. And then we can disband this guy. We don't need him. So Snikch is getting ready to move into enemy territory. We don't have vision yet, but we will soon. Actually, we can hire him here. Nope, we can't. This is the furthest one. Or this one. Probably this one. So what do we have? We have a strategist, sharp teeth, and discipline. Discipline is definitely going in the army. Sharp teeth is really good on the campaign map because the 50% wound chance. Strategist is just not good. So probably either we delete him or we use him on the map as a scout. Yeah, this would be map assassin. We'll leave this guy as temporary. No, because they're level 20, we can just fill out the entire bottom row. Actually, we should probably put him in the army. I think it would make sense to put this guy in the army. But we'll just fill him out. That wrong. Oh, I know why. Because the replenished troops. Just do these two. And then we do this, and then we have one extra point to spend. There we go. So that's kind of the rough build that we're doing. And I think I'm just going to put him in combat. Yeah, we need to build up his followers, and then we'll replace him at some point, but for now we can just have him. You know what I can do is, I can convert him. Yeah, I don't know, actually. I don't know. I gotta think about it. Discipline, for sure, he's staying. There we go. And then the one that's supposed to stay on the map, he can take everything in this bottom row. And still have some room left over. Yeah, we still have 4 points to spend, which we don't need on literally anything. So I guess we could just put some combat skills, and if we need him temporarily, we can throw him in combat. But this guy's going to be an elite assassin, and we have a couple things we can use. The Eshin Apprentice, so plus 8% success chance on assassinations. There's 2 other ones we can get. We need to build up to it, though. So we'll have this guy go follow... we'll have him follow Deathmaster Snikch, and he'll be a scout slash an assassin. So that looks good for these. We could also start getting some sorcerers. We need a plague priest, though, not so much the Eshin sorcerers. We will take some of these, but I'd rather have the plague priests. And I think that's all we can do for now. Let's get these armies both up. We'll get a little bit of replenishment here in friendly territory. Yep, they'll be almost full. And then next turn we need to... Well, maybe not next turn, maybe 2 turns. Yeah, it'll probably be 2 turns. We'll declare war on these guys. Now, I don't want this guy in our territory. Let's give him a trespassing warning, and then hopefully he leaves. So we don't have to worry about coming back to defend. What's this guy doing here? Did we have an... We were supposed to get... okay. We were supposed to have a rebellion here, but because of this guy, it's not going to pop. If we leave, it'll pop, so that's fine. We'll just stay here and deal with it. I didn't realize that. Okay, we can... Yeah, we can reach... Oh. Why is this zeroed out? What happened here? That is very odd. Somebody beat us to it? Because it was here last turn. Maybe he abandoned it? I really don't know. Oh, Nakai the Wanderer. That makes sense. This guy torches everything. So what we could do... Should we get this up to the max level? We still have some room to grow, so it's not necessary. And we don't have a ton of cash. We have 19k, but we still have a lot of stuff to spend it on. Yeah, let's be a little more aggressive. We'll take it at tier 5. So that puts us down into orange. At least it's not red. The reason this is a good one is because this settlement has 4... This province has 4 settlements. So your cap for how much money you can make is a lot higher. It also has a port. So that's an extra 300 right there. Okay, so let's do all the usual. And what we'll do, I was originally going to go to war with the lizardmen, but I think what would make even more sense is to head west. We'll take out this rebellion in a couple turns. We'll fight these guys first because they're going to be a bigger threat. Like, we don't want to open up another war and get attacked over here. So if we finish these 2 settlements, these guys will come down at the same time they're coming up. We should be able to wipe everything out here. So we can take these 2 settlements. These 2 armies can take these 3 without having to come all the way down here to get this last one. And then we'll send this army east, take out the wood elves, and then start chewing on the lizards. So I think that makes the most sense right now. Yeah, I think that makes sense. And then back here at Carrick 8 Peaks, we can start making an actual army. So let's go... Wow, recruitment capacity is really low. I do want to get a couple Plague Claw catapults. Maybe we'll recruit them at the very end because they're so expensive. Let's at least get some Gutter Runner Slingers. Gutter Runners, yeah, we'll recruit these for a few turns. We'll take maybe 3 or 4 Plague Catapults if we have the money for it, and then we'll start wandering around attacking. Actually, you know what we should do? Yeah, as soon as you start recruiting, it takes you out of channeling stance. This guy needs to get his Winds of Magic up, but that's alright. Okay, so he's ready. We'll send this guy to scout, and then I think we have one more battle waiting for us. Alright, we're done with all the buildings and getting set up. We got a couple things to do here in diplomacy. Tretch Craventail of Clan Rictus does want a trade agreement, and he's going to pay us for it. So we'll be making quite a bit of money, plus the payment. And increased relations with him. So good there. Doesn't look like... Oh, you know what, Clan Squire, we can go to a full-on military alliance. Let's do that, and we'll take a little bit more money. Perfect. And no new peace deals. We actually aren't in that many wars compared to where we were before. So this isn't bad at all. Usually when I've done the testing, I just went crazy and I had 3 rows of flags for the enemies one. It was a bit too much. It came back to bite me in the butt a couple times. Okay, that is end of turn 22. Alright, I just saw the... what do you call it? Not the Dark Elves. Yeah, I think they're Dark Elves. They're starting to move in, so we gotta probably defend with Snikch. And then once we wipe a couple of them out, we'll be able to go on the offensive. Here we go, here's our rebellion. I actually decided to hire a wizard to see if we can stop them. So we have a very similar army composition. I think they might have a few more units than we do, but pretty close. They don't have pestilence. Vermintide. They only have the pestilent breath. So we'll have 5, 6, 7. We'll have 7 menace belows. We should be able to handle most of their archers, most of their range units. So I think we'll be okay here. But I didn't really feel good about them ravaging our lands. So this is a pretty unique map in that there's a very, very tight space we can take up back here. I'm pretty sure we can go back here. I think I've done that before. And there's a little choke point back here too on the other side. So if we really wanted to do that, and I think we should, actually, we can use our Pestilent Breath to pretty good effect back there. Yeah, let's do it. So let's get everybody pushed back. And then we'll have to make sure we're not totally grouped up together, because he will use his Pestilent Breath and take out most of our units. So here we go, let's deploy, and yeah, let's get back there. Oh yeah, we can actually get back there, perfect. I'll get set up. Alright, they're starting to hit us, actually, we're not quite in yet, so Let's go ahead and get a menace below, see if we can disrupt their night runners. They're shooting through the wood line, so it's not going to do that much, but if we can get a summon on top of them, these clan rats should be able to outfight these guys. Yep, there we go. That'll buy us some time. Oh, they're getting wrecked. Yeah, they didn't do hardly anything. Alright, well that was a waste. So we probably want somebody with a shield in the front. Well, if anything, we can just distract with our hero. Try and dodge. Actually, get out of the way. Yeah, they are super aggressive, man. Alright, these guys are gonna have to just stay. We'll have somebody else. Holy crap, they're aggressive. Alright, let's get a menace below behind them so that they can't get out. And we're just gonna attack them with everything we've got. Send everybody in. Actually, no, we don't want to send everybody in. Yeah, I guess it's kind of too late. Yeah, their army's still far back there, so we'll get some decent damage in here. Right, there's not much we can do to help this go any better. Dude, what are these guys doing? They're not even helping. Right, these guys are probably going to flee. They look like they're about to run, and they're at the edge of the map, so they'll just run off. Clan rats are going to be wasted. Let's try and get them up there, see if they can do a little something at least. Yeah, they're gone. Perfect. Alright, now we plug it with one of our units, and then we try and get everybody else back. As far back as we can so that they don't get hit by spells. There we go. And then range units can be up here. I really hate this map, or the maps that have these things. These terraces. Let's go ahead and pull back just a little bit. And we'll give a nice flank for our archers. What we want to do is get Pestilent Breath and large clumps. And then we also want to get Menace Below right on top of the unit that's attacking us. And then hopefully we can get them to flee. Like that. And then on the range units, let's go ahead and summon right on top of them. Oh my god, look at this. There's so many units. Yeah, we got like 15,000 damage. These guys are doing okay, but why are you not shooting? We need these guys to shoot. Okay, it's time. Let's keep... I think maybe we save our mana or magic so that we can get Pestilent Breath, because look how compact they are. 15 to 26, we got about 11,000 damage off of these guys. Yeah, most of them are running. Yeah, he is using his Pestilent Breath, but he's using it on our summons, so not very effective. Yeah, I'm tempted to just use our units and save the Winds of Magic for casting, because that is such a good amount of damage. Let's get another one. Here we go, 35,000 damage. Okay, let's get another shielded troop up there. We'll get backup ready, because if this guy starts to go downhill, we need somebody ready to go. Oh, yeah, here goes Pestilent Breath. Alright, fair enough. We'll get one on theirs as well, again. Another 7,000 or 8,000 damage on that one. And a lot of them are fleeing. That's good news. We haven't even used our units. Yeah, this is going to be pretty straightforward, I think. I'm going to speed this up and edit. Alright, they're fleeing, and yeah, they're just right at the edge of the map, so they're gone already. Now, the only downside here is they lost units, but we didn't wipe anything out, so we're going to have to fight them again. But because they're damaged slightly, we might be able to get a favorable auto-resolve. We do outnumber them. Oh, let's see. We're gonna have to land an ambush though to be able to pull that off. Okay, what kind of luck are we gonna have here? Nice, we got an ambush and it's a decisive win. Oh, this is not the same one. Different one, but we'll still take it. We got it on our first try. So there we go. There's one rebellion down. We got another rebellion here we got to deal with. There we go. Number 2 down. And now we're in the yellow instead of the orange, so our penalties aren't too bad. Also, we got a contract here to spy on Clan Scryer. And then Scryer gave us one to spy on Pestilence, so we could do both of these. Let's go ahead and do this one with our tough-ass lord. This one. Yep, there he is. So we'll send him off. And we are in the positive with Pestilence. And then we need to do this one. We'll probably do... Yeah, let's take care of these rebellions first. So much stuff to click on. Holy smokes. Alright, we got... Yep, down here. This is where they are.
Address me as...
Okay, so can we ambush this guy? We're so far away though, it may not even count. They have to be kind of close. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have him wait then. So let's move him a little bit. Oh. Okay, there we go. And for Snikch, we have to defend. So there's 2 armies coming from the water here. That'll take them a couple turns to get off the water, right? Oh my god, no. They can just go right in. So Janshur might fall. It's not a tier 5 anyway, so if it falls, we'll just take it back. It's not the end of the world. This we need to take care of for sure. And we shouldn't have a problem doing that. So if we ambush right here, he'll run right into it. And then we don't have to waste our turn attacking. We can just speed down here and then take care of these guys. That sucks. We're gonna have to double back. Because there's no way we hire a temporary army that can handle 2 full stacks. Not quite full stacks, but close enough. Yeah, but anyways, let's send our spy down there so we can at least kill off some of their units if they have any heroes. And then these guys need to head up here and help with combat. Yep, get these in the army. It'll have to be next turn then. And then down here, okay, they got on the water, so they should leave. I hope they do leave because we are going to invade right now. They have a full stack, possibly more. Yeah, we'll just have to do it like that, and then this guy's going to join. Okay, so next turn, this is going to be a pretty good big battle. And the army all the way in the south, we're just going to run him back. Right, yeah, I don't think there's a chance against Nakai. This guy would absolutely crush us. Yep, he would. We probably need to get our assassin army down here to handle him, so maybe we'll send Snikch down here afterwards. But we should be good, assuming he doesn't just declare war on us out of the blue. We should be alright for a little bit. Create a few things for the economy, and I think we're... Yeah, I don't want to spend all this money just yet, so we're still waiting before we hire the big units. We'll get a few more of the archer units. We just expanded our Under Empire here to Foundry of Bones. Hopefully this guy captures it instead of sacking it. I mean, if he sacks it, I guess whatever. It's kind of stupid because that's the province, the settlement that he needs to complete the province, so it would be pretty dumb of him. But it is the AI, so I wouldn't put it past him. And we got lucky here. We got a decent one, strong. There's other ones I'd prefer, but this one's not bad compared to some of the trash we've been getting. So we'll have him join Snikch's army. Alright, so there we go. We're going to run with that. We need to start saving some money because we have to upgrade that big building over at 8 Peaks. So in 2 turns we'll need the money, but I mean we only have 4k right now and we're making 3k per turn, so we need to plan ahead. But otherwise everything else looks good. Let me check diplomacy, but that should be the end of the turn. It's what, turn 22? 23, end of turn 23. So Queek is at war with Ironbrow's expedition. This is usually the guy that wipes Queek out, so we'll join the war and try and help him out, and he'll pay us 2,500 for it. Pestilence is a new reveal, so we haven't met him before, but we can start off pretty strong. The trade agreement, non-aggression pact, and 2,100. And then, let's see. I think everybody else seems to be playing nicely. So yeah, nothing else we can do there. And we don't want any agreements with non-Skavens. We can take a defensive alliance with Mulder, though. We'll definitely accept that. And 1,300. Beautiful. And Confederation, we're at 20, -20 with Scryer and -22 with Mulder. That's not bad at all. Scryer is in bad shape. Yeah, they only have 4 settlements left. And no army, it looks like. So we'll probably be confederating them soon. And if we confederate them, that means we don't have to steal their settlement through this Clan Scryer action, whatever, the Eschen actions. And then we can confederate somebody else. But we'll see. Oh, yeah, help it is about to get taken, I think. This building is okay. I mean, it's mostly for mutants and the big single unit entities, which we're not really using. But I guess we could, and then this would boost them up a little bit. Yeah, anyways, I think that's it. That'll be end of turn 23. And this idiot ran right into our ambush. I'm very happy about that. So let's get a banner swiftness on Snikch. We're not gonna auto-resolve this. Or, you know what, actually, maybe we should, because we will get replenishment. And if we auto-resolve, we wipe the army out, we don't have to chase it down. We need as much movement speed as we can for the next turn, so yeah, let's actually auto-resolve this. And it gave us very favorable results. Almost no damage. This will all be fully healed by next turn. Yeah, it looks like the garrison took most of the brunt. So very, very happy with those results. I'm glad we went up there and ambushed instead of moved up normal. The rest of his armies are going to come on land. Yeah, oh my god. That is a lot of armies. He just sent 5 armies up. Alright, that's not good. Here they come again. Okay, yeah. So we got attacked twice here. This one's a Pyrrhic victory now, so we don't have to fight it. I'm just going to auto-resolve. And then we got to remember to take that banner swiftness off of him. But pretty good results there. We got a lot of food and money over the turn in the battles that we had to fight. What else do we have? Yeah, see, there's a rebellion here, but it's right next to this giant army as well. Oh man, I wonder if we can even hold this. Okay, well, first thing first, let's come down here and deal with this guy. Get rid of that banner of swiftness so we can use it on a real army. But we don't need him anymore, so let's disband. Now up here, we still need to deal with the rebellion, regardless if we're getting attacked or not. So I'm gonna auto-resolve this. Yeah, we can't really afford to take those losses, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Okay, we need to get him back in. And yeah, there's not really much we can do with this guy that's going to help against this kind of army. The only thing that would save us is if we had a bunch of regiments of renown. We have some. Okay, this might be interesting, actually. I wonder why he's going up this way and why he didn't just attack straight away. I think it might have been the zone of control of the rebellion army. That might be why. Anyways, we can come down here and assault troops. We could try to assassinate somebody. Actually, no, I don't see any assassination targets. This one we can, but we're not in range. Let's assault troops here and see if that helps. 73% chance. Did we get it? Yeah, we did get it. Okay, nice. Now, why are they getting replenishment? They're in my territory. They shouldn't be getting replenishment.
My visions predict.
Okay, I don't know what's going on there. But it says they're going to replenish all those losses that we just inflicted. Well, we'll have to play defensive, I guess. There's another rebellion up here. Wait, why? Oh, yeah, that's right. But this one has walls. That's why we left that alone. That's fine. And then all this stuff we gotta click through. Kunlun is being besieged. Okay, yeah, assault units successful. That's fine. Now this... we might be able to sally out to break it. It says valiant defeat. Probably not. Yeah, probably not. But if we just wait, it'll automatically... they'll assault, and then we can just... we could auto-resolve it. So I'm gonna decline the attack. I don't feel like fighting that right now. Right, we have a bunch of units down here. Let's get plenty of vision everywhere, so we know exactly where to attack and where to defend. So Snikch is unfortunately not going to be able to help defend here, but if we get close enough, he will most likely just sack it and then back away. I mean, we don't want him to do that at all either. It's Lokir Felhart though, so maybe not. Oh man, yeah, we gotta figure this out. This is gonna be a tough one, because he's got armies going everywhere. And only one army to defend it with. Damn, I wish we had another army over here. Well, we do need to declare war on these guys, and then attack.
Pioneer of progress.
We should be able to wipe this army out. Yeah, we're pretty heavily in the lead there. So let's see who we're at war with, or who they are at war with. Okay, these guys will pay us. They'll pay us 2,500 to go to war with them. We'll take it. And now we're at war. We can go assault these guys. Nice. We got the ambush off. I'm tempted to fight this manually, but if we auto-resolve, we shouldn't be taking that many losses. No, I think we need to fight it manually, because we're at the beginning of the war. We're going to get inundated with armies, so we have to fight this manually. The majority of his troops are ranged. So well, first we need to take out this caster, because he does have some pretty good spells. Yep, the Hounds and Searing Doom. So he'll be our first target with the Assassins. What this guy? Nope. And then we'll set up our mortar here so it's just in range of the ranged troops. And then we'll have to focus them down. Go. But we can get this guy up pretty far ahead. Back up. And then everybody else. Alright, so first thing we need to do is attack. Second thing we need to do is summon some units. So here we go. And go target. Summon. Yep, there we go. I should have known that was going to happen. Good thing it was on our crappy units. What happened? Where did my cast go? What the heck? It took my Vermintide. Where did they go? That is very odd. Let's get another Vermintide. We'll get it right on top of these guys. Get out of here. Mortars need to start pounding these guys. And how are we doing here? Did we get... Oh, yep. We did, actually.
Assassin! Fight!
Probably gonna turn. I don't think he... Well, you know what? We can chase him. Yeah, why don't we chase him with our triads?
Yes.
We can get another summon here when we get enough mana. Catch him. Nope. Alright, we need to get this guy since he's the one that's really low. Okay, there we go. One more hit. Got him. And we need to get this guy. He's gonna run to the edge of the map. Unfortunately, I don't think we can do much about it. Let's get a summon. Back up. We got plenty of ranged. Taking out their range. Now we got to deal with these guys in the front.
Go time. Yes, scurry.
And oh, these guys are coming back. The split pistoliers, but that's fine. We dealt with them.
As you wish.
Alright, how we doing over here? Oh, nice. One more hit, one more hit, one more hit.
Kill.
There we go. We got him. So we got all the important targets.
Blades, move, scurry. Time.
Now we just got to clean up, and then we'll be good to go. Right, yeah, I'll clean this up. We get our win with minimal losses, and we got a good item out of it. Nice. The Executioner's Axe. I actually really like this item. I don't like that it reduces your melee attack, but the guys that are going to be using it have very high melee attack, so probably not going to make a difference. And then, yeah, we'll take the money this time. So that is their side army that was here. So they're completely gone. And we still have a little bit of movement speed. I don't think we want to do much else, though. You know what we could do is go channeling, and then we'll move closer. Ooh, you know what? We should probably do is force march and get close enough to where we can take this next turn. I think that would be maybe the better option. Let's take this one next. Do we have enough movement speed to sack? We do, so we should sack this one. We could auto-resolve it, but I'm just going to fight it. I'll edit this real quick. Alright, got the win, 7 losses only, and we will sack this thing for 1,000. And then we will also loot and occupy. We're still going to just spend some time piling up the food, and then we'll spend it later. Now this party doesn't have a full stack, so yeah, we gotta hire some more units here in this one. Okay, got all the perks selected. Let's go ahead and combine this guy. That's one of the ones that we were gonna do. I'm remembering now. So build some stuff. All right, let's see what we're doing next. So we gotta move this army over to help. We'll take Wiley and Fuhong. So fastest route is going to be through lizard territory. Hopefully they don't get too mad, but whatever. We're going to fight them soon anyways as well. And then here we're still building up our forces. Like that. And then... yeah, we need to hire more assassins, but we're going to be locked into one per turn. And I don't want to use it there. I'd rather use it over here. Because this is where we get the 20... yeah, we can do it right here. So level 20 each turn. So there we go. We'll get this guy. He's not a good one. But... now, luckily, Village did not raise this settlement. He just sacked it and then moved on. So we're still good. We'll put another 3 grand in to get 3 food out of this. So we're making 6 food from our under empires. And now we need to go back to getting technology from these guys. There we go. Good start. We are really burning through cash. We were at like 25k. Haven't even got halfway down my list. And we still have so many things to upgrade. Which is a good thing. It means we're being efficient. There's no money going to waste. We really do need to save up. So next turn we need to build this. And it's going to cost, I think it said 7 or 8k. So we should be okay. And we'll probably have a fight or two between now and then anyway. So we can get that. Food-wise... we still have 95 food to go before we're capped. So we'll get a little bit more, and then we'll upgrade another settlement, which means we need more money, which means yada yada. So kind of get the gist. I think the biggest issue right now is dealing with Lokir and all of his armies that are floating around. Yeah, we'll probably end up losing a settlement or two here, and then we'll fight to take it back, which is unfortunate because it just delays our conquest. It'd be much better if we were the ones attacking them and surprise all their, surprise attack, ambush their party so they don't get into our lands, but that's what happens. We're pretty lucky that when they declared war, we were over here, but they didn't even invade until we were back defending anyway, so that kind of worked out. But anyways, I think we're good for this turn. That'll be end of turn 24. We were able to, I forgot to check diplomacy, but I was able to get, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 new trade agreements, so we'll make like an extra, I don't know, 700 or 800 per turn. And then we also can form a military alliance with Clan Mulder. So we'll definitely do that. And a little bit of cash. And then we can confederate Clan Scryer, which would be interesting, but don't think we need to do that right now. I do want to confederate him soon, but I kind of want to wait until... Well, actually, let me look at that. I didn't realize we were going to be able to confederate this turn, so let me take a quick look. Yeah, so the main reason we would confederate is to get Skaven Blight. Getting these other settlements doesn't really do much for us. They're weak, they're low level, they're not really making that much money. Skaven Blight itself is making 1,200. That's not that much for the type of settlement that this is. This should be making way more. So if this hits tier 5 and he's got all the buildings upgraded, maybe. I think what I'd rather do actually is steal this settlement from them and help them build up their other settlements a little bit more so that they can actually produce some armies and help us fight wars. As it stands right now, they don't really have a military, which is why they're willing to confederate. But if the enemy, whoever they're at war with, is threatening to take Skaven Blight, then we should probably confederate and then pump a bunch of money in here to keeping it, because we can only steal it if it's owned by a Skaven. So there's that. But yeah, it looks like he's going to get steamrolled here by these dwarves. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I don't think we have much to help him with, and he doesn't have an army. Well, he does. He's building one right now, at least, so... We'll see. I do want to confederate him just so we can get the legendary lord, though. That, for sure. And then we need Skaven Blight to get these 2 buildings up, so... We'll figure it out. Not this turn, though. We're gonna pass on confederating this turn. I usually end the turn and end my gaming session at the end of the turn, not in the middle. And, before starting this next turn, I had a quick look at the map, and I realized that if we don't intervene up here in the north, these guys are going to get wiped out completely. Like they're going to lose this settlement for sure. They'll probably lose this settlement in 1, maybe 2 turns. It might hold out one attack, but I don't think it can hold out for 2 or 3 turns. These guys are going to come in and wipe them out. I don't want to open up another front. We finally have a positive income, and if we open up another front, we're going to have to hire a couple armies, and we're going to go negative. We'll probably blow through all of our savings, but we would save Strat, and we would at least keep access to the Black Blood Pass. So by doing this, upkeep for Rat Ogres and Hell Pit Abominations minus 5%, which is not really that much, to be honest, but I guess it's better than not having it. And then this settlement's pretty good because you can have 10 buildings. Usually you can only have 8 in a capital. So I do want to hold on to this, and like I said, Throt is not a great hero, but he's better than the ones that we can hire. I would rather have another Snikch, but you know, I'd rather have a Throt than another Master Assassin. So I think what we'll try to do is we'll try to mount a defense here. So if we try to confederate, he doesn't want it, but we could force it. And because we're so much stronger than him, he's very likely to accept it. If you're within like 20 or 30, minus 20 or minus 30, and your army is way bigger than theirs, and they're threatened by a lot of other people, they're pretty likely to do it. You will take a slight hit to your reliability, or a big hit, I don't remember actually, but yeah, we'll take a hit to reliability for a few turns. But yeah, I think, just looking at the map, I think that's probably what we need to do, is open up another front. And then, yeah, I thought about this. If we go to war, the only one we can really go to war with in this area with the Carrick Peaks army is going to be this guy. That's not going to be a good idea right now. He's strength rank 2, and we're going to have to fight it with 1 army. We're not going to get help from Clan Moors, and we can't even, if we want to go this way to go to war with somebody this way, we're going to be tramping through his lands, and we don't have a military access with him, and he won't give it to us. So what I might end up doing is just disbanding this army, so we can save some money here. We can disband all these guys. Disband our sneaky Plague Lord. At least we have him in the recruitment pool. We can pull him back out later. So that'll free up a little bit more cash as well. If somebody attacks us, obviously it would only be these guys, but if they attack us, we could just hire another army. I mean, it's not a big deal. We can reallocate some of that money to another level of the walls. I think that's probably a good idea. So the walls will help, and then like I said, just one legendary lord, maybe a couple regiments of renown. We can hold off 3 armies or more. So that's good there. The other thing, Nagashazar is probably our next target. So I think this guy can survive for a little while. The thing with this area is the AI has a hard time attacking it. They don't stack up a bunch of armies very well. They'll kind of go around this area and then they get stuck and then go back or something, I've noticed. Or maybe I'm wrong, but it just seems like these guys hold out for a little while. So I don't want to use that, what do you call it? Yeah, the stash rations. We'll end up stealing Nagashazar instead. So why don't we do that right now? So stash rations, because we can make pretty good money from that. Now this one can go on Snikch because it doesn't pull him off the... Oh, nice. We got short victory. So everything that we recruit now is going to be +3 ranks. So any kind of unit. Now we want to come back in here and go overthrow layer. We'll select Nagashazar and it'll tell us who we can pick from. So a lot of these guys aren't high enough level. Looks like you have to be level 15 or higher. So let's go through some of our stuff. We've got a trash unit right here who's not in an army yet. Yeah, I don't think we need to even look any further. Let's just use him. He'll come back in a few turns anyways. Yeah, 4 turns. And we'll get a free settlement out of that. Not free, it costs us 20 food, but you know, that's pretty much free. So Nagashazar should be fine on its own as well. And we're making 1,200 from it, that's pretty good. And we can get rid of a few of these buildings. Like we don't need the breeding pit. We don't need this spy nests. It already has level 5 walls, so we're good there. I'm debating if I want to tear down this building because we can incite some rebels in this area if we get rid of it. And that might not be a bad idea in terms of making money. The only thing is these buildings from start to finish take like 12 turns, 10 to 12 turns, and then they cost about 10 grand worth of upgrades. So to go from here to here is, like I said, 10 turns and about 12 grand. So I don't know if it's a good idea to tear it down. We could just leave it. It would give us a +1 recruit rank. So I'm kind of would prefer to just leave it. But yeah, the thing that I want to do up here, this guy has just an absolutely awful army. So we need to fix that. Actually, before we do that, let's make sure he's going to actually do it. If this fails, we go to war with him, which doesn't really matter. I mean, we're so far away, he wouldn't do anything to us anyways. But so threaten, and he accepts. Okay, that's kind of what I thought. Like I said, it's super rare that they say no in the circumstances. So there we go. We just expanded a bunch, and you can see our money went, our income went down a lot. So we can't move Thrat this turn. Can move this army a little bit. This actually is a decent army, so I don't want to disband this. There's some units in here that we could definitely use. Yeah, we'll try to make this one work. This army, however, is just garbage. This is really bad. We'll keep them for now because we're going to end the turn here, but yeah, we probably should replace them with something better. Now, in terms of what we can do to make this army better, I was thinking he's really good at, what do you call it? Leading those big units, the monstrous infantry. That's kind of what his faction's about. So yeah, like right here, weapon strength for wolf rats, rat ogres, brute horror, hell pit abomination. So all those units would get buffed by him, and melee defense. So, missile resistance. Yeah, so all that stuff would be really good. Throughout the unclean one, this would give us beast packs. Yeah, so we can summon more units. All very good things. And then eventually we'll get him on a brood horror. That would be really good. Don't think there's anything else in here that's unique. This is, yeah, this is just the normal one. So we'll try, for sure the AI is so stupid. Like, why would you do this? These guys, they're not even using these units. I think they have one in their whole army. So, and then Looter is terrible. So we'll have to reset him at some point. Obviously in the beginning we can't. We need him in the field. So Yeah, let's get him... Oh, nice. Actually, he's got his items. I don't know how many quest items he has. I would assume only 2, because that's what he has right now. We get some research rate for that. So this gives him creature killer, bonus versus large. That's pretty good. Bonus large, weapon. Yeah, so these items are pretty good. And then this one, campaign movement range, leadership, charge bonus for Skaven Slave. Interesting. And melee attack. Yeah, not the best items, but yeah, better than not having it. So what I'm thinking for this army is big units and also a hero stack. So if we can hire some units here, we can't get a warlock. We can get a chief. We can get 3 chieftains, a couple sorcerers. Although I probably won't do too many sorcerers. Oh, this is a very fortunate find. So discipline for a plague lord is really good. A plague priest, sorry, he's not a lord. So yeah, we'll probably take that. We'll take all the chieftains. I don't really care what their traits are, because we're gonna. We need as many good units in here as we can. So that is all we can do here. I'm surprised we can't get a Packmaster, but I guess we don't have the right building here. What if we do it here? Yeah, so we can pick up 3 Packmasters here. So that would be 7 single unit entities we would pick up for that army. Take a couple turns to get them there, but if we just survive a little bit longer... I feel like I'm playing a disaster save from Legend Total War. We're trying to figure out how to keep these idiots from surviving. Keep these idiots to survive, not from surviving. Okay, so we'll get all this organized here in just a second. I'll do it offline, but yeah, that's kind of what the plan is. Oh, and then there's one other thing that I noticed. This guy's been just standing here for several turns. So I don't know when he's going to attack us, but this usually means the AI has nothing to do, and they're just looking for the right opportunity to attack. So as much as I don't want to do it, I have to recruit somebody here. Let's see, what does he have, actually? Akai is really strong. We don't really want to go head-to-head with him. So I was thinking maybe an Assassin Lord, because we can maybe kite him around. Actually, what is his speed? Speed is 50. And then our Assassin Lord speed is 54. So we would be able to outrun him and throw daggers at him all at the same time. So that's what we might end up doing. Let's go with a strong. I can't remember how we leveled this guy. Yeah, we gave him the ambush stuff. That's not going to help too much. Unless, I guess we could preempt him and declare war and try to ambush him. I wonder if we have... Oh, we don't have walls here yet. Yeah, we need a couple more turns, so... Hopefully he doesn't do it before that, because if that's the case, we're just going to be screwed, but... Okay, so I think that's pretty much it. Let's get Gorich up here. Oh, you know what? We can put Gorich in the army right now. We just have to free up some space. So let's get rid of one of these crappy slaves. There we go. Now, Gorich is only level 11 right now. Right, level 11. No, he's only level 8. So if he dies right now, I don't think he has Immortal. I don't even see Immortal up here, so maybe he can't get it ever? I don't know. Weird. I'll have to look that up. I've never used these guys before, and I've never used Gorge, but yeah, maybe he doesn't have it. So we do have to be careful with him. We can't just throw him out, let him die. Or maybe we do, I don't know. But anyways, I think that's enough chit-chat. Let me get this organized. We'll end our turn. I don't think there's anything else we can do here. And then we just got to deal with all this crap that's going to come with what we just did. Right, one last thought. As I was renaming everybody and getting all this done, I was thinking about what do we do with people around us. So we're going to lose these settlements for sure. Like Sioktraken, that one's gone next turn. Lair of Troll King is probably gone not long after. So we could just give that up to somebody. And so we want him to go to war. Actually, you know what? We have him going to war with the Kislev faction, but I actually would rather him go to war with the dwarves. Just because it would be an easier war for us. If he can keep these guys busy, and then we'll come down here and wipe these Kislevites out. So is he already at war with them? No, he's not. He doesn't like him too much. Oh, yeah, he doesn't want to do that. So we could actually just do a defensive alliance and then have him join our war. That would be fine, and he would even pay us a little bit. So why don't we do that?
A bargain.
He's probably going to end up losing this, and we'll take it back anyways, but at least we'll get something out of it. So we have a defensive alliance here, and the hope is that the... Oh, you know what? Yep, we're going to lose that one anyway, so let's see if we can give that to him as well. Where's our buddy here? Okay, chaos.
Come to me as a friend.
So, yeah.
I was a great
Silk Kraken.
friend. Just ask Sigmar.
We could do that and get cash, 10 grand. We could definitely use the money. I don't think him joining another war is going to do us a whole lot of good, and I don't think getting a military alliance is going to do us a whole lot of good either, so we're basically just going to take some money that we would lose next turn anyway. So 10 grand, that's fine, we can have it. And then, like I said, we'll eventually take these back. Okay, so how does he like us? He's still minus 20 for the military alliance, that's fine though. So now, my hope is that we focus all of our attention here and south. We don't have to worry about what's behind us, at least not for a little bit. Frozen Landing is out here by itself. Shoot. He comes over here and attacks it. I guess we'll sell it, but for now we'll just hang on to it. Yeah, I think that's fine. Oh, the other thing is I'm going to rearrange some buildings here. So we'll upgrade our walls, or we'll build some walls. They don't have walls here yet. We'll get rid of the clan armory because we don't need it. We'll get rid of the Pox Cauldron. And then we're going to replace that with economic buildings. So we'll get exotic animals so we can get our food supply. And then this one, or you know, we probably need to get... Yeah, the other economic building. We only have one here, so we need to make some cash. But besides that, I think... for real this time, I think that's end of this turn. Yeah, so I woke up at 5:30, it's, what, almost 8, and I haven't even done a turn because I've been kind of looking through stuff and trying to plan things out to see, make sure I'm not missing anything. But yeah, I think that is going to do it for this turn.